Guys, I just finished recording a podcast with Rabbi Pfefferkorn, who is a real estate agent and he makes honey all by himself, a real entrepreneur. Recorded a special episode, Lekuvid, Rosh Chodesh El, Rosh Hashanah coming up. It's going to be amazing. Even if you don't want to watch the full episode, which I think is very interesting to hear how the bees are made, the differences between real honey and fake honey, and a little bit about the real estate market currently. Um, I want to tell you that he made a code Weber on his website so you can get your honey for Rosh Hashanah and you can get 10% off whether you order through him or you order through the website. Put in code Weber and get 10% off of your honey. That's my gift to you guys for the new year. All the best. Enjoy. Okay. Am I ready? Okay. Welcome to another episode of Positivity. I'm super excited to bring on today. I got invited here today. He's hosting us, Rabbi Pfefferkorn, who is known as one of the biggest and first real estate agents in Tom's River. First and foremost, he does real estate together with his wife. But I think even more bakant is for the Dana Bee honey, which is I became a huge fan for two reasons. So winter I love it because I put it in my tea and it's just delicious. And summer I love it because it's very good for allergies because the bees carry in themselves pollens that help for the enzymes that help for the pollen allergy. This is very good. So I figured halt jetzt Rosh Hashanah, pur Wochen vor Rosh Hashanah is the perfect time for people. Man gaat essen Honig the ganze Chodesh, especially a yur videi yur when it's going to be a fully loaded yontiv. People should know what they're eating, and also I want them to know the difference between Dea Honig and was me rieft Honig, was me verkauft, the große buckets von Honig, which is a syrup, and it's not even honey. So Ari, a pleasure to be with you today.
Welcome,
thank you. We've known each other for a while.
Welcome to Dana Bee Apiary.
Thank you.
Apiary heißt Menschen riefen das a farm, like a farm, bee farm. Das heißt a apiary heißt es, where you have beehives and they do their job. They do what they do.
Right.
So I have an apiary, a small apiary in my backyard, which I have about. So it's about 7 or 8 hives right now.
Right.
I have different places. I have different backyards. I have different farms. Total about 35 to 40 hives total.
Wow.
That I manage.
Right.
So basically, ich bin a realtor, as you said that.
Right.
And as a hobby, habe ich ungeheuer zu machen, take care of bees because of pollination. I planted a garden, it's nicht gewachsen. I was talking to some farmers. How do you make it grow? How do you make the things grow better?
Yeah.
And we talked about pollination, about bees, and I got fascinated by the whole prospect, the ganze idea. And people don't even understand. They don't understand because they don't know what's the importance of what the bees do. First of all, mention more of bees. The bees that kimt an the sick is nicht dieselbe bees was macht honey. The bees that come into the sick, they eat a little of your honey. They eat mainly what they eat is insects and flesh and fish, and they fight for your food, not for the honey. The bees was machen the honey, they kommen nicht inside in the house or inside the sicker because their food is from the flowers, and only if there's live flowers. They're not going to come into the flowers that was on tish.
Right.
If there's live flowers that has nectar, they will come. That's where they'll go. They will not sting you for no good reason. They will not sting you if they're not close to the hive. Only when they want to protect the hive, that's when you could get stung from them.
Oh wow.
So echt nicht mal zum von bees, but Menschen haben noch als mehr von bees.
Yeah, the controversial
until I'm sorry.
Of a bee bite. People are so afraid of a bee bite.
And it's nothing, not more than a cut.
Right.
People are not afraid of a cut.
Right.
Of a sting, right. Because it hurts. Yes, it hurts.
How many times have you gotten a bee bite?
I got stung a lot.
And what do you do when it happens?
Nothing. In the beginning, I used to get stung and it blew up.
Right.
For a day or two. it only hurts for 20, for 10 minutes, 20 minutes it hurts,
Okay.
then goes away. So it becomes like a mosquito bite, it itches,
Right.
like
Yeah.
it's wird ungeblosen, big deal. It goes away. After a day or two, it goes away. By now, I don't even get nothing. Just a stech, sitvai. I take out the stinger, and gai water.
Is it true that when a bee stechs, it starved right away?
Not right away, but yes, it will die
It only has
because
one sting or
it
something?
has one stinger. Nine. Oh, everybody has one stinger. The honeybees, their stingers haben sich like barbed wires, steckt sich heraus.
Okay.
So once he stings you and the stinger gets down in the skin,
Yeah.
it gets stuck in there.
Okay.
And but schleppt sich heraus, schleppt sich weg von dort. The stinger stays by you, part von the kishkes schleppen sich heraus mit dem. So kann nicht bleiben leben. The other bees haben a smooth, also wie a needle,
Yeah.
and they can sting you
Oh,
over
yeah.
and over again. So that's why it's scary, but the other yellow jackets and wasps and these kind of things. But from honeybees and you do, like they know they're gonna die, so they're not gonna sting you for no reason.
Oh, wow.
So
yeah.
the importance of the bees is azoi. Jede Sach, everything that grows, everything es gibt us an apple, a peach, a pear, anything, nuts, almonds, walnuts, anything that nuts, fruits, vegetables, the savaks, there is a flower. If you ever realize when we get nissen, we macht the bruch of the boim. Macht the bruch is
Yeah.
the nice flowers. So the flower before savaks the fruit or whatever the fruit is there's a flower. The flower falls off and noch wächst the fruit. Now there is two kinds of flowers. There's a flower that will bear fruit and a flower that will not bear fruit.
Right.
And inside the flower is pollen. Pollen is one of the foods was the bees essen. They essen pollen and nectar.
Mm-hmm.
So they go into the flowers to forage, herauszunehmen für sich, heimzutragen, essen. So they go pick nectar and pollen. The pollen from the flower that does not bear fruit with the flower that does bear the fruit, they have to mix together.
Yeah.
In order for that, it's called pollination. It's pollinated. In order for that fruit also kind of wachsen, it has to get pollen from the other flower into this flower. So how does that happen?
Right.
The bees, when they jump from one flower to the next, they don't care which flower it is. This is the one that does have the fruit or doesn't have the fruit. It's the same pollen, but it has a different function, the pollen, but it's the same thing. And their body hat a sach kleine hoedelig.
Yeah.
It's a klebt sich on their body, of their wings and their body. And as they go and they take and they put it onto the mischt sich aus, and that helps. So if there would not be pollination, nothing would grow. So talking to farmers, and what? So you say, maybe you rent some bees.
Right.
And most of the big farms, that's what the money that is being made in beekeeping is from renting out your bees to farmers.
Right. E jetzt versavol can hadden van bees.
Yeah.
So die kan gaan to the bee shop, die koopt bees.
That's right. You order bees online, and it gets delivered. Give a box,
Right.
a few thousand bees, and you can start. I mean, you take a course and you learn how to do it.
Wissen we ze off to set in the
Yeah,
box.
you have to set up the hive, and you have to baby it. You can't show up like stamens because bees have it's a whole kingdom and a whole system. It's marvel it's nicht normal. So they solche 10 frames in each box.
Right.
So 2 boxes, 3 boxes, and it's often nice and zweiten, and they go up and down and whatever. The queen goes, and the queen is the mother of all bees.
Wow. And when you buy a box, it comes with a queen bee?
You buy a queen bee and you buy a bunch of workers.
Okay.
So she does nothing all day but lays eggs.
Wow.
Ever sie in sie geht darin, and now in of the frame, the honeycomb is hexagon boxes.
Okay.
Bunch tiny hexagon
Correct.
connected eins in zweiten. Why hexagon?
Right.
And how they do it? This is a bunch of like the cycle, and they do it so perfectly.
Okay.
They figured out that in hexagon, if you do hexagons, 6, you can fit the most in that space. So if you have the space like this,
Yeah.
if you do circles, hast du corners, du steckt heraus.
Okay. You do
If you do
squares.
squares, hast du fehlt auch von dieser. Hexagon is used to the maximum potential of every
Wow.
inch, every little piece of space.
Unbelievable.
So they make these hexagons. They use that to put in the honey. They use that also for the queen to lay the eggs. So the queen can she has the ability to lay up to 2,000 eggs per day.
Oh wow. And from when she lays the eggs till when it's born as well?
21 days.
Wow.
So the females is 21 days. The males is 24 days.
Males lay eggs?
No, the female bees that are born.
Yeah, it
She
takes 21 days.
She lays all the eggs. Only
Okay.
one queen in the hive. She's the mother of all the bees. She lays males and females.
Oh, so
Mostly females, because the females are the workers. The males are in plain. They have one job only. Which is
they mate
with a queen.
Ah,
Okay.
very interesting.
But not often.
Dat er nog vader geirem erbij niet geeft.
Only one time.
Oh wow, why?
After he mates with a queen one time, he drops dead.
Mamas.
Yes.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah,
Imagine for us, huh?
That is
impressive. Very interesting.
And he doesn't mate.
That's the title.
And he does not mate in the hive. The hive is pure.
Ja, deze hebben gewoon verstaan.
Nothing.
Where do they mate? Outside the
They
hive?
fly outside the hive.
Mamas.
So there's different reasons why they will replace a queen.
Yeah.
And a queen is born a queen.
Okay.
It's not born. It's not. They take one bee and look, okay, die guys are queen.
So how
it's got to be different. How it's born a queen. When the queen lays the eggs, and they decide they need a new queen, they will take one of these eggs, and they will feed this egg with a different kind of a food.
Wow.
That will turn and it takes only 16 days for this bee to be born.
And it comes out bigger.
Bigger.
Wow.
A nicer queen. A queen. Now,
and what happened to the old queen?
After the queen is born, well, either there's a few reasons why they will replace the queen, and we'll go into this in a second.
Mm-hmm.
After the queen is born, she's a virgin. She cannot lay eggs.
Okay.
After a few days, like after a week, when she can fly already, she leaves the hive. She leaves over a pheromone, like a smell in the hive, to let everybody know that there is a queen. The queen is coming back.
Okay.
The queen goes out for a week, 2 or 3 weeks, up to 30 days. She could be out there, and sie fliegt darin, and she's looking for the male bees to get mated.
Right.
Now the male bees, when they're born, they do nothing. They don't clean the hive. They don't protect the hive. They do nothing. They don't make honey. They do nothing.
Okay.
They just like sättigen sich hun.
Right.
After a while, they leave the hive, and they fly. It's called the community of drones.
Right.
The males are called drones. Community of drones. And so they're koil.
Yeah.
They sit in koil, and they're waiting for a queen to come to be mated.
Right.
And there's a queen that flies by. They mate with a queen, and after mating, you can see these videos of them. They fall down and they die.
Wow. Fascinating. Okay, so in the actual beehive, they sit there and they all give out honey and they protect it and they fill it up. Nodem kimt a menji ari pfefferkorn, neemt daraus dem Baxel, wie sam ungezaaid honey over many months sometimes, or weeks or whatever. Yes. And then what do you do afterwards?
Okay, so when they go out and they forage, they bring back nectar.
Okay.
So they add into the nectar like the C enzymes,
Right.
and they bring it back to the hive. And but when they bring it back, is very runny, watery.
The
As
honig?
the nectar.
Okay.
Nectar has a lot of moisture in it. And if you shake it, it's a rose rinnen.
Okay.
So what they do once it's full,
Oh, they put a cover.
when
Yeah.
it's full, no,
Yeah.
before they put the cover, they produce heat and ventilation to evaporate. So it citros all
Ah,
the
the nasca.
moisture from the nectar until it becomes honey.
Okay.
Then was gets the shock and it's nicht herausrinnen.
Like it's sticky, right?
It's sticky, but they cover it with a sheet of wax as it should stay forever. It should
Yeah.
stay there. And
Right.
they put it away forever for when davon home.
Yeah.
They make so much honey, a lot more than they need.
Right.
But that's what it is. So guy,
Honey is their food?
honey and pollen,
Palm. Okay.
nectar and pollen. These two things. This is their food.
Okay.
But they make so much more than they need.
Right.
Just like when we work a lot more and we collect
Yeah.
on the bank around because it's a blabben for the next door for the next door.
Exactly.
So there's different flowers, different seasons.
Right.
As you can see here, look at this. Look at the colors of the difference of the two colors.
Right.
Is this?
Yeah.
This is from spring flowers. And the spring flowers is like a lichtige flower. It's like
Right. This is
very
meer the
floral.
traditional, the golden honig, the Rosh Hashanah.
This would be
This
more
is
like
meer
the
as, oh yeah,
traditional.
right. Meer as a,
like was I home.
Right.
But this every season, every time, every year was every spring. This is a spring honey.
Right.
Every spring, one year it's lighter, one year it's darker, one
Right.
year it's more amber, one year it's less amber.
Right.
As you can see over here, this one
That's
here is
the
also last year's
bamboo.
spring bamboo.
Right. The blueberry, my
It's
favorite.
different flowers that give out different color, different taste. It doesn't
Right.
taste from they're all wildflowers, all flower.
Right.
Honey from flower, but different flowers.
So basically, en wieso weiß die wege bee gegangen zu wege flowering, maar wege style honig?
So the wildflowers, that's why different wildflowers, which is it's 2 different seasons.
Oh, jede season machen sie von einer andere flower honig?
Ze machen from the spring flowers and from the summer flowers.
En wij machen ze van blueberry
Now
flowers.
blueberry flowers is the blueberry farms, they rent beehives from beekeepers
Ja.
to pollinate
Van blueberry
the
beimer.
blueberry trees.
It's a blueberry flavor.
So
It's
that's
100% natural blueberry flavor.
natural. No, it's not from blueberry flavor at all.
It's
because-
just the honig alleen. It's from blueberry.
No, it's from blueberry flowers.
Wow.
So the flavor tastes from blueberries
Right.
because they don't take it from the blueberries; they take it from the flowers.
Unbelievable.
So it's a nectar. It does have a little bit different taste than this one, but because every flower has a different taste.
Unbelievable.
So-
It's toch de
so-
raspberry.
Raspberries, to do orange blossoms, to do eucalyptus,
Right.
to do all kinds of different flowers. Now, für wie weißt du von welche flowers sie kommen? Let's say there's a farm that has 25 acres, 50 acres, 100 acres of apple trees, right?
Yeah.
And you put down your hives over there,
Right.
they're not going to go elsewhere. They have enough over
Correct.
there. So that's going to be from a blueberry farm. It's going to be blueberry from eucalyptus, from orange grove.
Right.
From that's the difference in the different. Do andere Menschen was that they infuse the honey with different flavors, but that's really gepatchket.
Gepatcht, exactly. So again, so einmal die has dem stickel do. They basically a stickel hive, you call a stickel wax,
A stickel honeycomb.
a stickel
It's a
honeycomb.
comb. It's a honeycomb.
Was they scammen beetje maar aanleggen de mol, auslekken de honig,
This, if
en al
you
them
can
the rest
see
is...
over here, do they say over here, it's a honeycomb. This is the hexagons, a bunch of little hexagons. Do lines around the honey, and once it's sticky, it's honey. They will cover it with a sheet of wax,
Correct.
and that's it. You can. This could be chewed as a gum.
Right.
Could be swallowed.
Oh ja, man kan erop slingen de wax.
Mensen slingen this up. It could be swallowed. Some people will just spit it out, chew out the honey.
Yeah.
It's delicious, the most delicious honey.
But you take
So-
this and you basically cook it up, or you
No. It's not cooked. It's raw honey.
die basically drinks that aus the
So what
honey.
I do is, do different kind of honeycomb frames. The honeycomb frames that you can cut. The other honeycomb frames that are built to get honey like this out. So what you do is, in those frames, shave tarup, the cover, and then you put it into like a centrifuge, it's an extractor. So draait zich sehr sneller in. As it spins,
Kimt
the honey,
the honey.
all the honey, kimt eroos, rint eroos, all the riekt eroos in them, and that's how we get this kind of honey.
Me like this around on bottle.
In jars.
Right. Yeah, it's the production, Ari. You made a beautiful, beautiful zach. You like around a beautiful packaging. There has beautiful boxes, a gift box, and I know people are very into this, especially that's the season Rosh Hashanah.
Right.
How these alles I think you did everything alone.
So
You made the labels, the
this
jars.
is my passion.
Right.
It started out. The MSC started out as a challenge.
Yeah.
And for a challenge, gered met the farmers, like you should get yourself some bees. And ook I'm got honey from a beekeeper, and I can go from the other honey.
100%. Same here, by the way.
Buy the other honey.
I agree with you. After you have this honey, ich can buy it zan. Nur damit die hast der Honig, you can never eat store-bought honey ever again. Nicht verchala. Oh, and Ari, tell us what the difference is.
So the difference is, first of all, this is raw honey, real raw honey that you know that it's raw. Stuasach companies that have raw honey, you don't know. It comes from Chile or from India or whatever.
So kind of weissenswissige patch.
Exactly.
You don't even know if it's honey.
Exactly.
Right. That's
it is local
for the allergy
for the
that's from where you live.
Allergies local. Local means from the same region.
Right.
Like New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, we all have the same flowers. Florida do andere flowers, andere pollens. In California do wax andere flowers, different pollens. So it's always best to have from your own. That's for the allergies. But as taste, so 70% of the honey in the world, 70% of the honey that's sold is fake.
So meaning I'm gemacht as syrup, so taste wie Honig, aber es echt zicker mit garbage, whatever.
Corn syrup, sugar, and coloring, and to mimic, so auskicken and so tasten als wie honey.
Wow. Which it makes sense, because they sell a jar of honey for $5-6. How?
It's impossible.
Keinen ist gestanden dort und sich it's impossible.
It takes for 12 bees their whole life, they live like 6 weeks, their whole life, literally their whole life, for 12 bees to produce 1 teaspoon of honey.
Teaspoon. Wow.
So a jar like this, probably a few thousand bees had to work their whole life to fill up a jar like this.
Right. So and that's why they cost whatever, like $30, $45, right? It's a premium honey.
Yeah, we sell them for $25.
$25.
It's a premium honey.
Yeah.
And at $25, they say if you'd have to pay minimum wage for the bees to produce a bottle of this would be $100.
Right.
Okay, so
you're saying
it's the guy, because I always say, look, if you look at the honey from this year, honey from last year, the honey from a different year, the spring honey, the summer honey, beginning of spring, later spring, it's always different.
Wow.
It's not exact same shade.
Correct.
The honey that they cost in the store,
every
year, every time for the last 20 years and the next 50 years, it's the same color, same shade, same taste, same alles.
Unbelievable.
How is it? So there must be a recipe.
Exactly.
Now again, Menschen fragen mich, sag mal, es steht doch auf dem 100% pure honey. 100% honey. But it doesn't say what kind of honey from bees or something.
Right.
They make.
100% real recipe honey.
It's
like natural flavors. Alles is natural.
Exactly. It's 100% pure. It's 100% honey. It's touch bees, so good with the bees. And where is it coming from?
Right. So you started this as a hobby. You said a farmer challenged you.
As a challenge, and it became a hobby. It's interesting. It's a lot of work. I'm not going to deny it. It's a lot of work. Became a hobby, and then became my passion. I love the honey, and I love what I actually, you know, like it's not. And I say I'm in love with the bees.
Yeah. Yeah, you enjoy it, the connection with the animals.
When you
This is
call,
nature.
when I spoke to you before, I was actually in my other farm, and
Wow.
I had 2 hives open, and I was like checking them, and I was like making sure they don't have diseases, and putting in treatment for one of them and the other one.
Wow, how do you know if they have diseases?
There's tests. You gotta run. You gotta check them the whole time. Does
Wow,
they
my
so much
vice.
varroa mites? So they do have varroa mites, but how much varroa mites? If they have too many varroa mites, they will get diseased. I lost last year 6 of my hives because I didn't.
Wow.
I took care of them, but I obviously probably didn't do such a good job in checking them before the fall or winter.
You give them
And
medicine if they step is wrong?
yes,
How do you know if something is wrong? Was
well,
they
you have to first.
they stop like a
No, no. First of all, the zeestak is with weinige bees and skimp bees. Also, you take. There's a way to test and see how many varroa mites you have.
Mm-hmm.
Varroa mites are kleine mites, those are ticks, mites.
Right.
This is that's the of the bees,
Oh, wow.
and the bees get diseases from that. So there is varroa mites always, but depends how
Wiffels
many.
and this affect the honig and this can affect the
Ze,
mensch
ze
or
affect nicht the honey you
so
got the
just macht
mensch.
nicht kein
It's
honig
just
wegen
like
dem.
it kills the bees, and if there's no bees, there's no honey.
Correct. Wow.
If they don't work, you don't get honey. So you have to test to see how many varroa mites you have. If you have like 300 bees, which is like a cup of bees, and we like this around in a shaker. Some people do it with sugar, some people do it with alcohol. So you kill a few hundred bees, you shake it very much, and then the mites fall down, and you see the tiny, you hardly see them, tiny little
Yeah.
red dots. And you count how many red dots you have. If you had 2, 3, you're okay. If you had
Right.
6, 7, you have to start treating them. If you have 15, you're being overrun. You have to treat
And
them
how do you
aggressively.
treat them? You
There is
spritzsteppers that kills
there's
them?
different to do medications like that on.
Right.
Like that on, they have to walk on that for 2 weeks, and there's
Wow.
different system, different things was mit
Right. So, ich will reden wegen der Entrepreneurier, Heilig Ari, because you're a
Yes.
legend. Ich meine, wie viele Menschen haben nun etwas in their backyard and from their home, and they don't achieve to sell. You have a beautiful website. You're selling honey all year round.
Amos.
And you're selling the
So-
many chadura, moisdas, yeshivas. You're selling thousands and thousands of units a year.
Basically, I like to say there's always a second chance
Okay.
or a third chance, and always you never give up. So this whole thing I started when I was. Well, you wouldn't believe it. You wouldn't believe how old I am. I'm not. I don't know if I should say that in public, but you know what? I'm not embarrassed with my age.
Okay.
I'm 66 years old.
No. I did not know that. Ich habe es gesagt in the past. I did not imagine that. Okay.
So I'm saying it in public.
Wow. Right.
Okay, even though I said to people that I'm 49, but
Yeah.
so at 60, 61, I
Yeah.
started something new.
Oh, wow.
I became a realtor at 55. You know, I started.
Wow.
So there's always a second chance. There's never give up.
Right.
So this was a challenge, which became a hobby, became a passion. And when I do things, and I do almost everything myself all the time.
Mm-hmm.
You watched me.
Yeah.
I was searching. I want my honey to be, because it's a premium honey, it's a special honey. Besides, it's a delicious honey. It's funny for me to say that. I've tried so many different honeys,
Right.
also raw honeys, and I can't, because it's mine maybe, I don't know, but really it's a delicious honey.
Right.
And I wanted it to be something special. Not something that you can buy, just walk into Walmart,
Right.
you pick it up, you walk into any grocery store to
Right.
Gourmet Glatt, and you pick up a honey.
So
It's
if
got to
you,
be special.
so you started
I had
selling
to
it.
searching.
Yeah.
I was searching until I came up with this bottle, this
Okay.
jar. this jar, like, and I had to look all over the place for it.
Right.
It's not available anywhere. I found here, there, found one supply. That's it. The reason I went with this jar, first of all, it's a beautiful, beautiful jar.
Right.
The honey shows very nicely in it.
Correct.
Besides for that, Rosh Hashanah, you open up this jar, you don't have to spill it into a honey
Right.
dish.
You can just pass it
This-
around. Yeah.
This itself is beautiful on the Yontif table.
Right. Correct.
You don't
Very
have
smart.
to.
I didn't think about that.
You don't have to. And also it has a wide mouth, wide opening,
Can't
where you
think
can dip the challah, dip the apple, dip anything that needs to be dipped in the honey
Correct.
gets dipped in the honey.
Wauw, ik vond het getraagd vandaag.
So you have like a wide mouth, beautiful jar that sits on. It's like
the
a honey
table.
jar that sits on the table,
Correct.
and it's a honey pot. It
Yeah.
has even the two handles on the two
Yeah,
sides.
yeah,
The
yeah.
honey pot. This is a real honey pot, so it's beautiful. Then I had to come up with a design. I had to come up with a label. So how am I going to label this? I tried all kinds of labels. I couldn't find a label because the shape of it, you can't put a label on it.
Right. Right. Hast du gemacht als een shine van
Aber
de top
on
to
top.
the
That's
days.
the only place
With
was
a
on top.
seal.
But I still need to put the different varieties. So I sealed it like this with this.
Ja, met ageriga zgocha.
Beautiful. I became a ashgocha from someone because nish as honey daf ashgocha. Honey daf
Right.
nish tum kan hechshe.
Correct.
Because it's how come? By the way, how come if honey comes from bees, how can you eat the honey?
Okay.
Because the bees only when they forage, they bring the nectar, they put it into a special stomach where it does not get digested. And they come back and they
Oh, wow.
spit it out,
Right.
and they pass it to another bee, and the other bee to another bee, and then until it gets
Right.
into the honeycomb.
Right.
So,
And so,
everything that is gonna have
so yet when
shit,
I
some
place
people-
that order on the website, you literally go and you pack that order. Hashanatim?
I stack up.
Right.
I
Right.
stack up. But
Well, you stack up, but you send out the order. It's still very personal.
Yes.
But I see you selling it in a lot of stores.
Well,
So he
lately,
delivers
not
this.
a lot of stores. Some stores, yes.
I remember seeing it in Refresh and Bar Park.
Refresh and Bar Park.
Lechem. I saw
2
it.
years ago, last year, 2 years ago.
I saw it in aisle 9.
Aisle 9 in
However, media
Jackson.
client. Yeah.
Aisle 9 in Jackson, and I had it in Gourmet Glad. I hope to put it into more stores this year.
Die has geneigd. Dat is mijn big man question. Ik ga big more die eerst ausläufen.
If I run out, I run out.
Right. Which you probably
This-
had already at times. Maar
Yeah.
obsessed.
This-
How can
there's
you?
many times that this variety ran out. I had to wait for next year.
Correct. Ja. So order
It's not
geven een
something-
paar. Zodat
it's-
wie lang ze nog doen.
Exactly. Last year I sold this. I mean, this is a beautiful corporate gift.
Okay.
Give a kick. This beautiful corporate gift. It's a
With
box,
finna
nice
flavors.
box. It's a nice box.
Right.
Well, this year it's going to be a white box.
Okay.
Same idea, white box. Has 5 different jars, different other
Right.
under varieties, 5 different varieties, which you get to taste each one,
Right.
every one. Plus, it has a piece of honeycomb in it.
Correct. Beautiful.
I
Right.
sold last year. I sold out a lot.
Wow.
I sold out. I could have sold double.
Wow.
This year, I am right now in the process of putting together these kits,
Right.
as many as I can.
Right. Wow.
So a problem that you with honey ochet. Honey.
Why?
It's not going to be so much. So I suggest whoever wants honey to just go out and get the honey
Although
now.
my dove double as I say honey. Come on.
Nine. Besides,
You need 20% more honey than average year.
Besides, früher haben wir geredet wegen es nimmt Chadushim lang, wie sie machen the honey. Sie machen nicht Chadushim lang the honey.
Okay.
The bees produce the honey. The honey flow that they produce honey is the month of May
Ah.
and maybe half of June, maybe it's May of June. That's it.
Wow. What's it the
They will
rest? The
produce-
rest they prepare.
They will produce a bissel do, a bissel dot, but the honey flow, unzufüllen those buckets of honey, is mostly in May and June.
Wow.
If you remember this year, May, you gewesen kalt,
Ah.
in so geregend most of the
Gedenk.
month.
Yep.
And June het ook geregend most of the month. So
Right.
it wasn't hot. So what's gescheit is the flowers, the most of the honey is the flowers that grow in May and in June.
Wow.
So the flowers are nicht gewachsen, as I say, and the bees did not go out to work because you can't stand on a scaffold when it's regent,
Correct.
in the
Yeah.
rain.
Can
So
happen.
they wouldn't go out to work in the rain, and if it's
Wow.
cold, they sit inside.
Right.
So the production was a lot less than last year.
Sehr interessant.
So whatever I have, I will be selling Mietz Hashem.
Exactly.
And,
First come, first serve.
Once
I'm
it's
gonna
sold
put,
out, it's already sold out.
yeah,
We have for the Shishuna. So this is for the Shishuna gifts. We have other gifts. We have a pack of 4 of our different varieties.
Right.
Yabakik.
Beautiful.
These are nice 5-ounce jars each one.
Okay.
It's nicely in a nice
Packaged in
package.
this.
And these are the big jars, the 10-ounce jars. Also 3
3 different flavors.
beautiful. And nice thing about this was the packaging, and a lot of thought goes into whatever I do, because I don't know, I am, that's me. I'm a perfectionist or whatever it is. So let me show you. I'll take out the jars because I want to get this out. So this here is special gemachte Zoi that you can have all 3 on the jar.
And
this is like a tray. You can pass it around like this.
Wow.
Open up all 3, and then everybody wants whatever you want, whichever one you want.
Come around thinking.
And it's like beautiful.
Wow.
It's very nice.
It's very nice.
Jetzt,
Ari, a Wort wegen real estate.
Yes.
You bought your house here in Toms River from the first people. Als je nog gewoond door, weißt du, was 50 Jiden? 100 Jiden?
When we moved, it was about 70 80,
families?
70 to 80 families in Toms River, yeah.
Wow. You bought your house for obviously a lot less than what it's worth right now, but you went into selling houses. So, 2 questions. Why did you get into this industry? And second of all, is it still worth buying now in Toms River?
So,
why did you move, first of all?
It's a long story why I moved. At one point, my wife wanted to move to Muncie, and I didn't like to move to Muncie, and we still had a bucher in the Hive, so he still needed to yeshiva in Borough Park. But we had a small apartment. We had to move somewhere. We had to buy something. So, actually, we bought something in Brooklyn for $1 million.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And it needed another $1 million to make it livable.
Right. Okay.
So, we came to visit someone in Lakewood, and we drove around, and we saw this beautiful house here. It's for sale by owner. We saw a sign. We came in just to look to get ideas of what to make in our house. Yeah. And my wife says, I love it.
Right. Was it relatively cheap, or is it damals in jene Zeiten gewesen expensive? I guess according to Brooklyn...
According to Brooklyn, it was...
pennies.
Pennies. According to whatever, it wasn't cheap. This area that I bought, these houses...
were never cheap.
Right. They weren't like $400,000, $500,000. It was $700,000, $800,000. Started $700,000, $800,000. Yeah. Even $1 million in those in 2016, 2015, 2016, like 10, 11, 12 years ago.
Pre-COVID, yeah.
Which was a lot of money, but that's what what the prices here compared to Brooklyn is gewesen pennies.
Right.
I bought for $1 million. I had to put another $1 million, and this was under $1 million.
Right, and the house, the ganze finished with 2 acres and
2 acres and a pool in the back and everything. So
yeah,
it was a no-brainer.
Right.
So we bought this house and we moved. Ich bin nicht in real estate. I was at the time like semi-retired. Let's say.
Oh, wow.
Whatever. It was in between. I had worked for Buzz Electronics, and I was in between. I'm not. Like, my kids were all married. I wasn't gonna whatever, take
Yeah.
another job.
Right. So when did you
So we
decide
moved
let's do
to
houses?
Tom's River, and people started asking us questions.
Ah.
And like, how is it over there? Do you really like it? Is this boring?
Yeah.
So I said, just come out once and take a look. But I warn you, if you come out once, you're not gonna go back.
Yeah. You might fall in love.
You fall in love. So I had family, everybody came, and mom just went crazy.
Ja,
And
man,
they
it
started
is
asking
crazy.
questions. And ik heb geschickt ieder man. Was the call them as a realtor, and as a
Right.
realtor. And I said, we have so many inquiries, so many people are asking us. And I had a big, how do you call it, circle of influence, with people. A lot of people knew me
Yeah.
and asked so many questions. We went out and we both got licensed to sell, and we started selling. And we,
Wow.
Baruch Hashem, we sold very, very nicely.
Right. Are people still buying now a lot?
People are still buying, not as much. The Yitzias Mitzrayim, Yitzias Brooklyn, hat sich umgestellt, das Sache.
Oh wow, I didn't know that. Favos, halten ein wachsen mehr and mehr. How can it stop?
Somehow, at one point, now see, pre-COVID, when COVID came, because when compared to Brooklyn, it was mishigabillig.
Uh-huh.
You buy a house like this for $700,000-$800,000. It's fixed up, and you move in.
Right.
In Brooklyn, Astagunj got for under 1.5 and
Right.
$2 million.
Right.
So it made sense.
Right.
But now these houses also went up to over $1 million, and way over $1 million, 1.2,
Can we kaufen in
1.5.
Brooklyn for
Can we
over $1
kaufen in
million?
Brooklyn?
What's the art of understanding what kind of house somebody needs? Like you dealt with so many clients with some gold kaufen a house.
So it's not the art of understanding what a person needs. It's the art of understanding a person.
Mm-hmm. Right. A location.
You need to get to know. There's a certain art of understanding the person, who the person is, what the person is.
Right.
Because nobody keine got nicht. Nobody keine got nicht more design what it is and where it is.
Right.
Okay, I am somebody else.
Yeah.
I am who I.
And is it worth on an investment aspect? Is it worth buying? As some people say, rent is better because the mortgage you're paying so much, especially when the rates are high.
That is not true. That is not true, because mortgage, rent is going to cost you the same. Rent, every penny that you pay rent
It's towards the end.
is flushed down the toilet.
Right.
You have nothing at the end of the day. Goes 5 years, 10 years, all this is gone. If you buy, you pay more maybe,
Right.
but every penny that you pay, not every penny, but a big chunk of that goes into your
In real estate, Kansas City.
into exactly
Right.
the value. The value goes up, and also then you're paying down your debt.
Right.
What's the mortgage from $500,000 as you pay? So $200,000. So you save that money.
Right. So you got that on a savings, Killy. Look at it. Yeah.
And rental goes to the.
Right. Nice. Very nice. Okay.
The challenge now with real estate is I'm not gonna deny it. It's it's been murderous the last 2 years.
Yeah.
The prices went up high, and they're not coming down, and they're not gonna be coming down. The interest rates might come down.
Right. But the price of the houses.
The prices of the houses are very high, and the interest rates are so high. So people are sitting on the fences. The people are not selling because he needs to buy something else.
Right.
And if he goes someplace else, he's going to have to pay something for
Right.
the same amount for something smaller. So they don't sell.
Nice. Okay. Ari, that was amazing. I'm going to put all of Ari's information in the description if you want to reach out regarding honey. If you want to also order, coming on straight to the website, alles is available. And I'm also going to record a little bit now behind the scenes to show the bees and how the honey is made, and we'll post it as bonus content for the premium members. A reminder to like, share, and subscribe. Like the video. Thank you for the people that make super likes. Thank you for the people that are members. Thank you for the people that share it and comment. It means the world to us. And it's beautiful to bring you content. It's a pleasure. Extra shout out to all the people that listen on the hotline. it means a lot to me. Geer jede einzigste comment, and it means a lot. And I always try to take these comments serious and correct and fix and machen the content with the oil mat lieb. And more than anything, thank you, Ari, for your time.
Thank
And let's
you.
go. Yeah, you're welcome. And let's go check out the bees. We gaan.
Just to show you, give a kick shine. This is look how
It is. It's gorgeous.
gorgeous.
This is
And
mooi.
look. This is last year's spring, and this is this year's spring. Look at the difference.
Yeah. Which one do you think is better? Do you think the flavor macht achillik?
A little bit. The light one is more floral.
Yeah.